Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that Eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will have the first possession of the game. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
Yeah, and he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Robinson will throw. It's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll run play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Trying to get to it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a move. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Auburn's offense will go to work for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver. But a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this. But this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field like it threw it right in.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do it.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I'm going to go back to that one, call that one again. It worked so well.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. It's a reverse. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the...
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Quick completion to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the option. He'll pitch it. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. And they've swapped into the field and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Oh, the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake.
And more yards after contact. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Oh, it's picked. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Penn State! This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese.
Running toward the tape. Find some fresh air. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Auburn lines up quickly. DB's right up on the receiver. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He got it. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Fair catch called for and made. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Running back searching for a hole. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. Hauls it in. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Rice. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Looking for more room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Boone. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. It's complete to the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Hey, quarterback dropping back and understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Robinson will throw. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And now on second down for this offense. The back goes in motion. On second down, he'll fire. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. It's complete on the right side. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense set on first down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Still running at the 40. Smashes through the tackle. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This is no surprise the defense is in it. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying out to the left. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Tiger! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Robinson looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carry.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On the move is the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
That shows a lot of poise and a lot of experience by that guy there. Not thinking to himself, hey, on 3rd and long, I'm going to have to throw and make a really good throw here to go get this first. Hey, if it's not there, you don't got to force the issue. You're a good enough athlete to go take off and get it yourself with your legs. Beautiful job.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Auburn doing business in the red zone. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Got it set up on the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Number 33.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And as we get ready to start the 4th quarter, they'll open with a field goal attempt. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Syracuse is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Orange on the scoreboard. They're up by 20 over Rice. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They'll try it on the ground. Fights off a defender. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you've got to put the foot on the accelerator. You've got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I...
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Auburn! And the stomping has commenced. They push out this lead in the 4th quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive 2nd win of the season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football.
Trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
He'll take another shot here. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Auburn. And the beatdown has ensued. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback.
Touchdown, Tiger! And the route is on. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Setting up the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Off he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice intercept.
Nothing but green ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Discards a man. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Looking for a productive play on first down. Robinson will throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps it going. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Pass on the way. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They move the tight end all over. The play action fake. Fires left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Movement here from the tight end. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few.